We are ready for your co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Trent Genosa, your referee, in charge of the action. Fighting first, out of the First Farmers red corner, he is a freestyle fighter, representing Vision MMA and CW Fight Management, weighing in at 157.3 pounds, with a record of 14 wins and 14 losses. From Cincinnati, Ohio, Reggie the Machine Merriweather! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the B2 Digital blue corner, is also a freestyle fighter, with a red band in Muay Thai, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a black belt in Taekwondo, representing Dynamite Tactic and Ronnie List Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, weighing in at 155.6 pounds, with a record of 12 wins and 20 losses. From Austin, Texas, Warren Stewart! Fighters to the center of the cage for final instructions.
All right, gentlemen, we're on the rules at the back. We're a nice clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch gloves, now it's time to do it. All right, back in the corner.
Go, War Stu!
Here we go.
Co-main event of the night. This night's flown by.
It has.
So many good fights.
A bunch of good fights.
Here we go.
Both fighters to the center of the ring. Merriweather right away with a barrage of punches, just open it up.
There you go. Get a hold
Stopping
of
the takedown attempt of Stewart.
Get a leg.
Warren pressing against the cage for a double, trying to lift Merriweather off the mat.
Keep working. Little by little.
And goes for that leg hook, leg trip. Nothing. Merriweather stuffs it.
Reggie is keeping him away from that.
Reggie's fighting hard with that left underhook. Some hard body shots.
Remember, elbows are legal now.
Yeah.
There we go. A little bit of work. A little bit of work.
Merriweather going to look to circle out probably to his left using that left underhook.
Wear him down. Use that IQ. There you go. Be smart.
There you go.
You're doing
Turned him,
good.
spun him right around. Warren Stewart now against the cage with the left underhook. He's
There you go. As he lifts up, finds your energy to turn. There we
Trying
go.
to
Using the
eliminate
form.
Reggie from getting any space there to throw those punches.
There you go.
Warren turns him.
Those knees in there. Them low knees. You know
Over underhook battle here against the cage.
Had the foot stomp.
I'll tell you, that's one of those things that looks cheesy, but it doesn't feel good if they get you on the top of the metatarsal bones. It does not feel good.
Underutilized, I would say, a lot.
For sure. It's people kind of giggle at it, but it's effective, especially for making the opponent take the weight off of the foot to scoop up for like a single leg or something. Ooh, nice hard body shot by Merriweather. Trying to back out. Warren scoops up, turns him against the cage.
Yeah, Warren Stewart doing an excellent job not giving Merriweather any space to unload.
Merriweather's known for popping those shoulder punches there from the over-under battle. Merriweather with double underhooks turns him against the cage fairly easily.
Dig down. Get that turn. Dig down. Knock his balance off. Get that turn.
Again, Merriweather with those shoulder punches that I've seen him do so often.
Drop those hips down.
And it's one of those punches that can add up, especially if they catch your tongue and the mouthpiece in there in one of those.
Reggie good at working the body there.
Good hard body shots.
That wizard. You turn out to your left. You can get
Warren trying to create space with the forearm. Reggie puts it back down. Warren turns him, goes in for a double.
Been trying this all night. See if he can get it this time.
There you go. There you go.
Merriweather's pulling hard on that underhook. He turns him.
There you go. Keep it.
Warren puts him back on the cage.
Good, Warren.
Merriweather's feet are really far from the fence right now. It would be fairly, yep, I figured that's where Warren would go, but Merriweather turns him fairly easily. Again, back to the cage.
We're good, good. We're more than good. Dig down and turn yourself again.
Exits with a cross. Ooh, hard right. And a knee hit the head. That landed.
All right, let's go. There you go, buddy.
Warren, you couldn't even tell, though. He just shook it off and shot straight in for the body lock. Now he's going for the double against the cage.
Inside reach.
Done this several times to no avail tonight. Reggie
Fighting
back to
hard
working the
for
body.
that double while Merriweather's unloading on the kidneys. Those, again, those are the type punches right in those kidneys that really add up. You can only take so many of those before you got to change what's going on.
Reggie's landing some hard shots in this fight
There you
so
go.
far.
Keep
Sure.
punishing. Grind them out.
That's
Keep
Reggie's.
grinding.
He's known for that. Wherever the fight goes, he's going to be punching you. You can just expect that. Again, stomps, the foot stomps.
Use that IQ, Warren. Dig yourself out. Let's do this.
There's
There
the
you
shoulder
go.
punch. Opening up, opening up.
Oh, landed some flush
Stay
shots
on him,
there on
doing
Warren
good.
Stewart is
Work
Reggie
the
Merriweather.
corner.
Double underhooks Reggie has right now.
Use that whizzer and turn.
It's
and
one of
get
the more
inside
favored positions to have if you're trying to hold somebody against the cage is the double underhook. Warren uses it to turn
reach. Hey,
Merriweather
use
though.
those knees to punish his legs.
Now we're playing this underhook battle. Both fighters
There
fighting
you
for
go,
that
dig
underhook.
for it. Now punish them legs.
Now Warren's got the double unders.
He's trying to sneak some body shots in there. Went body head.
Putting it, keeping his
Grind 'em
forehead.
out.
Warren's trying to keep his forehead. Nope, not now. He was keeping it under Merriweather's chin, which was doing
Go inside the leg.
well at controlling him. There, he's back to the forehead under the chin.
There you go. Good setup. Let's set it up again.
Merriweather fighting for the underhooks. Some short elbows there by Warren.
You see that whip to the back there. There you go.
It's a
Keep
good
grinding
frame
them
to the
out.
face.
Jiu-jitsu
10
on
seconds
the
left
cage.
in the round. Merriweather opening up, trying to end on a statement. Some hard uppercuts. Oh, and it staggers Warren to end the round.
Wow. Great first round by Reggie Merriweather, but Warren Stewart hanging tough.
This isn't his first time being here, I'm sure. There's a lot of experience with both fighters in there, so I'm sure they've both fought through some rocked battles.
You know, Stewart wants to take it to the ground, but Merriweather's takedown defense is just on point tonight.
Absolutely. He's doing well fighting for the underhooks, circling his hips out when need be.
If you're in the corner of Warren Stewart, you want him to keep the fight close. Anytime Reggie's got any type of space, he's landing shots.
Yep. If you're in the corner of Warren Stewart, you're telling there should be no space between you and him ever in the rest of this fight.
He's done well with putting pressure on Reggie against the cage, sneaking those shots in, trying to work for that takedown. Let's see if he can get one in round number 2.
You know Ryan McIntosh is just saying punch him.
Exactly, yeah.
Punch him more.
Solid advice, though.
Most definitely. Reggie Wright opens up with some hard punches, a hard uppercut to the body. Warren again pressing him against the cage, fighting hard for that double leg. Tries to lift. Reggie Merriweather shutting it down.
He's like Gumby there. He's just not.
Oh, there's
Got it.
and they're down.
There we go. Now we work.
Warren Stewart got the takedown. Reggie turns it over, ends up on top and guard.
Let's go, Warren. Set this up. We got bread and butter right here. Let's eat.
Warren Stewart with some hip movement, trying to create some space,
There you go. Set him up.
trying to
Warren.
cut an angle.
Set it up, Warren. Control the wrist. Control the hip.
Warren's got that right foot on the hip. Oh, and he's back to close guard.
Reggie with those little short punches in close.
Keep working.
Hard
Keep
slam
it
by
on.
Reggie.
Use that IQ and get yourself to a good spot.
Warren just kind of shook it
Set him
off.
up.
He keeps popping his hip out to that side like he
There you
was
go,
set up an
Warren.
arm bar.
That's the crazy thing, Rocky, is Reggie Merriweather's hitting him with hard punches, and Warren Stewart just seems to be absorbing them.
It's
Not
not
affecting him at all.
exactly. It's like it's not phasing him. But we both know that Reggie's got some power in those hands. So it's a testament to the chin of Warren Stewart. There's another hard slam by Reggie Merriweather.
Go, Warren.
Just trying to open that guard.
Feet on the hips when he makes separation and push.
Some overhand ground and pound.
You got to get your turn. Foot on the hip. Let's go, Warren. Warren, come on.
Stewart with some decent hip action when he utilizes it.
Get to your hips so you can push away.
That smother technique right there is another one that's underutilized, but it's a fair technique. Kind of a dirty technique, but
Reversal. Hey, let's reverse.
Reggie trying to create some space there. There, now
Got
he's
that knee
up.
shield up, an underhook, back against the cage.
Work your way up, little by little. Walk your back up that
Reggie
wall.
wants to
You
pull
got
his
this,
hips
homie.
away just like that right there.
There's that reversal. It's right there.
You've
Warren
seen that a
Stewart.
time or two,
Get
Rocky.
your foot inside that groin for that reversal.
Yeah. Pulling the hips away, yep. Reggie looks like he's pretty comfortable just staying in guard here, controlling the fight with some
Just trying to wear
ground
him
and
down.
pound, yep.
Warren.
Warren Stewart needs to do a little bit more with some hip movement here, try to create some space, try to either stand up or attempt a submission.
Big shots from Reggie Merriweather.
Big punches, some hard hammer fists. He's still going in, he's still battling, the ref's still letting it go. These are pro fighters with a lot of experience. The referees are going to take that into consideration and let them fight through a little more punches.
Right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Warren
Ryan
Stewart.
McIntosh was loving it in the corner over
Now
there.
you get in the position. Keep your position and punish. Keep your position.
Warren Stewart got Reggie pressed back against the cage. Working again for that double, trying to pull him away with the leg trip, and they're back down to the ground. Reggie
finds one
Merriweather.
on top there.
Hey, you got to kick an angle. Get a foot on the hip.
Reggie came out on top again with that exchange, that scramble.
Warren's just trying, even with the takedowns, having a hard time trying to mount any type of offense here.
Right now he's just playing the closed guard, controlling posture, a very defensive game currently. He's trying to control the posture of Merriweather so he can't posture up and rain some power punches.
Those short punches again.
Hey, you gotta put your foot on the
Merriweather
hip. Push
content,
away.
setting in guard, raining down some ground and pound.
Get your foot on the cage and walk yourself around.
If I'm in the corner right now, Warren Stewart, I'm going to be telling him to scoot, scoot, scoot to the cage. And I think I did hear them say that. Try to get your back to the cage and stand up.
Right there's the sweep.
This corner's calling for the sweep, but Reggie's just applying that pressure there, is making it hard on
Go,
him.
Warren Stu.
He's got that hard shoulder pressure.
Come on, Warren.
Reggie, big
Good
shot.
ground and pound. Ooh, some hard right hands to end the round.
It's 2 rounds in a row he's finished heavy punches.
Again, Reggie ending the round with a statement, some hard punches.
Come on, Warren. Yeah. There you go.
2 rounds into our co-main event of the evening, Colosseum Combat 51. See Reggie Merriweather really having his way with Warren Stewart.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Warren Stewart's got much of an answer so far for what Reggie's had to dish out. He's playing somewhat of a defensive game. He's playing safe. He's not taking a lot of damage per se, but
Yeah, it's good for his health, not so good on the scorecards.
absolutely.
The old spit bucket, I've not seen that in a while.
Ryan McIntosh, always an animated guy, even in the corner.
Trying to get the crowd into it, clapping, jumping.
He's got these 2 rounds, Warren. Fucking get
Here we go. Round 3. Warren Stewart's corner warning him. Reggie's up. He needs to do something this round. Ooh, a spinning back kick. It didn't really land.
close. That's all right.
Tries to turn it into a takedown, but Reggie stuffs it with hard
There
hips.
you go. Get out the hip.
Drives Warren Stewart back to his back and close guard once again.
There we go. That's going to set you up for things.
Again, Reggie with heavy shoulder pressure, controlling
Play your
Stewart's
right
body well, not allowing him to pop his hips out and attempt for anything.
feet. Down on the spot. Use that
Now
right
Warren
foot.
had his heels on the hips of Merriweather, but it's
Start using some things to lock
can't
down.
really get any leverage there.
Lock an arm.
If you notice, when Stewart tries to push out to there, gets his feet on the hips, Merriweather locks that elbow down on that hip.
Stay heavy. You just got to make
So though he may have a foot on there, Merriweather locks that elbow really tight and controls that hip the whole time.
keeping your hand up in his face just like you're doing. But you can lock down on that right shoulder. Come over with your hand.
Warren Stewart's going to have to step on the gas pedal here. So he's trying to find himself with a victory.
there's definitely need to be some sort of a sense of desperation.
A lot of time left here in the third round, though.
He's not going to do much by laying in closed guard, controlling posture.
Keep working, Warren. Work, Warren. Just power out, man. There you go.
Again, Reggie just amazing control here. He's got those underhooks, just controlling posture.
He seems to be in great shape as well.
Absolutely. He doesn't even
tired
seem
at
to be
all.
breathing hard. Good. Oh, he's going to posture up and rain down some body punches. Ooh, up kicks. Ooh, that was a
Be
hard
careful
kick to
there,
the
yeah.
thigh. Again, he tries to shoot in. Merriweather stuffs it, drives him back to close guard.
There you go, homie. Keep working that. There you go. You feel it. Get that elbow across the face there and then get that foot up there.
Reggie with heavy weight, heavy pressure, just control posture. He postures up with a couple punches here and there.
There you go. Posture.
Reggie controlling the head of Warren Stewart there as he wants to rain down a right straight.
Where we got to get to our hips.
Reggie seems to always find that room to throw that big right hand in spurts.
Warren, create space. Space, buddy. Create space, Warren.
Open guard right now. Warren Stewart's got a completely obvious open guard, and Reggie Merriweather is just content to stay in the guard and just rain down punches and control the fight.
And that's what he's done.
A definite strategy to pull off a win. Ooh, hard body shot.
Yeah, we heard that thud sitting over here.
There we go. There you go. Lock this stuff
Warren
out.
Stewart trying to pull in some sort of a rubber guard. No good.
Not a lot of time left here in the third round of this co-main event. Rocky France, Reggie Merriweather has been controlling most of this action,
Start working, Warren. Get
Yes,
your
sir.
sneaking those shots in.
Get to your hip. We got to get to our hip and kick away.
Again, Warren Stewart with just a lazy open guard. Reggie hanging out there, just content to hang out, rain down some damage.
There you go.
Now he's going to posture up. Again, Warren Stewart tried to sit in.
Right back to it.
Reggie Merriweather stuffs it and trains him right back to his back.
Keep the groin. You're good. Keep it in the groin. You know the reversal method. Lock his arms.
Warren Stewart back to close guard.
Lock his arms. You got to open those legs. Kick him out.
His head's flat on the mat there, so every time Reggie lands one of those hard punches, it's almost doubled. He's getting impact from the back of his head and from the front of his head. Those don't feel good.
No.
Now Reggie's pulling his head into his punch with his other hand. That's, ooh, hard right hand.
Yeah, Warren
Ooh,
Stewart's
hard
taking
left.
a lot of these.
Those are some solid punches. They're right here in front of us, and you can hear the thud on that. That is a solid punch by Reggie Merriweather. Half guard now. I don't think Reggie really cares what guard we're in. He just wants to punch.
Yeah, he's finding his shots no matter where they're at on the
They're landing, and that's what Reggie's known for. Wherever the fight goes, just expect to be punched. Again, back down to close guard. Oh, the ref's going to stand him up.
Not a lot of time left here in this third round. See if Warren Stewart can pull off a miracle.
Reggie with some right hands, right to the body, pushes him right back against the cage. Reggie with double underhooks, the preferred position here. And with the leg trip takedown.
And that will probably seal the deal for Reggie Merriweather.
And just like all the other rounds, Reggie Merriweather going to end on a statement as both fighters give a high five to show respect.
15 minutes of action here. We're going to go to the judges' decisions. Rocky, you're going to talk the winner.
Yes, sir.
Colosseum Combat 51. One fight to go. We're going to see how the judges saw this. Looking at the replay here. Reggie Merriweather just finding his shots. Postures up, big right hand comes down. Saw that a lot through this fight.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Nana. Hey, that's number 6, dude. Reggie, you're such a fucking hoe. You're my dude.
Lauren Stewart. Giving Mark Slater a little love over here. Waiting on the judge's decision. One fight to go, your main event. Jeremy Pinder can win the bantamweight title with a victory over James Porter. James Porter cannot win the title due to missing weight. Interesting to see how that plays out in our main event tonight. Colosseum Combat 51. Colosseum Combat, part of the B2 Fighting Series. Trading at BTDG. OTC markets. Get a chance to be a shareholder in an MMA company. Just go past the 11 o'clock hour, waiting on the judges. Thanks to everybody for tuning in on Live Sportscaster. Check us out on YouTube after the fact. I'm going to throw things up to Brady L.
Ladies
Davis.
and gentlemen, with your main event going the distance, again we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. All three judges scored this bout the same, 30-26. All for your win.